Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. I'll start my presentation with a question. Have you ever realized what a difficult task it is to grab a paper cup full of beer, or to pick up the cherry stems without crushing them? May seem trivial, right? I can do it when I was 5. But it may not seem so easy for the 3 million hand amputees all over the world. You see, since they lost their hand, they also lost the sensation of the hand, so they don't know how much force they applied to the cup. So very often they either crush the cup, spill the beer, or they just drop the cup because there's not enough force. So you might start wondering, is it possible to restore the lost sensation for the amputees? I'm happy to say yes, it is possible. And this is our first prototype of a non-invasive sensory feedback system. The time when we tried this system on the amputee, it was a very emotional moment. He said it has been the first time he could feel his lost hand since his amputation 30 years ago. As you can see, incorporating sensory feedback to a prosthesis is not just to improve the functionality of prosthesis. It also helps the amputee to incorporate the robotic hands as part of the body. So how did we do this sensory feedback system? Our prototype first integrates some tactile sensors in the hand, in the robotic hand, and use wireless transmission to commit the sensory data to a sensory fusion module, which calculates sensory data and generates some commands that are used to activate certain stimulation devices placed on the surface of the remaining stump. And so there has been some research focused on these non-invasive sensory feedback areas, but most of this research has provided only one modality and with only 5 stimulation devices corresponding to 5 fingers. And my PhD thesis focused on providing non-invasive, customized, richer and more intuitive sensory feedback to the amputees. So first step, we designed these hybrid stimulation devices. To our knowledge, this is the first integrated devices providing two modalities. One is like a tapping, kind of like if you tap on the piano. The other one is a vibration, similar to the vibration on our smartphones. So we tested this on both able-bodied subjects and on amputees, which proved to be quite efficient. So our next step would be to miniaturize the devices and lower the power consumptions and incorporating more modalities like sleep detection and temperature, for example. Thank you very much.